You're standing over a pot of perfectly cooked spaghetti. 8 minutes, salted water, al dente. You toss it with your homemade sauce, the one that took 45 minutes to simmer. Take a bite. The sauce slides right off, pools at the bottom of your bowl while naked noodles mock you from above. But here's something that might surprise you. The problem isn't your technique, it's the pasta itself. And here's the strange part. The exact same brand, same logo, same heritage story on the box makes two completely different products. One for Italy, one for you. They're betting you'll never visit Italy and compare. For decades, that bet has paid off. Pasta has been around for centuries, but the Industrial Revolution changed everything. In the early 1900s, Italian manufacturers extruded pasta through bronze dies, soft metal plates that force dough through specific patterns. Bronze created rough, textured surfaces that grabbed sauce like Velcro. Each strand emerged with microscopic teeth. Pasta dried slowly over 50 hours at low temperatures, preserving the wheat's natural flavor. Then, efficiency entered the chat. In the 1970s, manufacturers discovered Teflon dies, the same non-stick coating on your frying pan. Teflon dies last 10 times longer, 20,000 production hours versus 2,000. They produce pasta faster with less maintenance. The surface comes out smooth and shiny, almost plastic-like. Drying time dropped from 50 hours to just 4 hours at high industrial heat. Production costs plummeted. Profit margins soared. Here's where the story splits. Italian consumers noticed immediately. They complained. They stopped buying. So Italian manufacturers kept bronze dies and slow drying for their domestic market. But American consumers? They had no idea what they'd lost. So the same companies made a calculated decision. Keep the Italian names. Keep the heritage marketing. Keep the vintage photographs of Tuscan grandmothers. But quietly switch American products to Teflon dies and high-heat drying. Here's the thing nobody tells you. The difference between what they sell in Italy and what you get isn't subtle. It's structural. Bronze dies tear microscopic grooves into the pasta surface as dough pushes through. The soft metal literally scratches the dough. Under magnification, bronze-cut pasta looks like the surface of the moon. Craters, ridges, valleys. Sauce doesn't just sit on top. It penetrates into those microchannels and locks in place. Every single strand becomes a tiny sauce delivery system. Teflon dies create the exact opposite. Smooth, sealed surface. When you cook Teflon extruded pasta, the starch gelatinizes into a slick coating. Sauce beads up and slides off like water on a waxed car. Make carbonara with smooth pasta and watch the eggs pool at the bottom while your spaghetti sits there naked and sad. No amount of tossing fixes physics. The drying process doubles the betrayal. Traditional slow drying at 40 degrees Celsius preserves wheat proteins and develops complex, nutty flavors over 2 full days. Industrial high-heat drying at 85 degrees denatures those proteins in 4 hours. The pasta cooks faster but tastes flat. That weedy, almost bread-like depth that makes you close your eyes mid-bite? Gone. Sacrificed for factory efficiency. You're eating the shell of what pasta is supposed to be. The ingredient list confirms everything. American boxes say enriched semolina. The wheat was stripped of its bran and germ. Then synthetic vitamins were chemically added back. Niacin, thiamine mononitrate, ferrous sulfate. You're eating chemistry to replace what processing destroyed. The same brand sold in Italy lists 2 ingredients: durum, wheat, semolina, and water. That's it. Same company. Same family photographs on the box. Completely different product inside. But wait, there's a health angle most people miss. High-heat industrial drying doesn't just kill flavor. It creates higher glycemic index pasta. The rapid heat gelatinizes starches differently, causing faster blood sugar spikes. Studies show high-temperature dried pasta can spike blood glucose 20 to 30% higher than traditionally dried pasta from identical wheat. Same ingredient, completely different metabolic response. The irony? Budget pasta marketed as healthy whole grain often uses high-heat drying that destroys the very benefits you're paying for. Here's where it gets stranger. This isn't a secret. The companies know exactly what they're doing. They've done the market research. They know American consumers shop by price and brand recognition, not by manufacturing method. They know you'll never flip the box and Google bronze dye extrusion. They know most Americans have never tasted what pasta is supposed to taste like. So they sell you the inferior product at the same premium price, betting on your ignorance. And every time you blame your sauce or your technique, they win. So how do you buy smarter? 3 tests in the store. First, the visual test. Bronze-cut pasta looks matte, almost dusty, like unglazed pottery. Teflon cut looks shiny, almost waxy, like it's been polished. Second, the touch test. Bronze feels like fine sandpaper. Run your thumb across and feel resistance. Teflon feels smooth, sealed, slippery. Third, the ingredient test. 2 ingredients means real pasta. 6 or more with words ending in -8 means rebuilt flour. Price anchors to remember. Under $2 per pound typically means Teflon dyes and high-heat drying. You're paying for efficiency, not quality. $3 to $4 gets you bronze dyes from Italian producers. Texture that actually holds sauce. Above $5 adds organic wheat and 50-hour slow drying. The everyday sweet spot? That $3 to $4 range. Real bronze texture, actual wheat flavor, reasonable price. The upgrade costs 25 cents more per serving. That's the price of pasta that actually works. So next time sauce pools at the bottom of your bowl, you'll know it's not you. It's a business decision made decades ago, betting you'd never find out. That's the process. We reveal how things actually work, one story at a time. If there's something you'd like us to explore next, let us know. Until then, trust the process.